always loved art when I was a kid. You know, I've been painting and messing up school property since I was about, 7 or 8. So I loved it from there.
What gets you inspired to paint?
Anything. I just think it relaxes me. I think when I just start painting, it's just something I can just do, create anything I want, and not just not be limited to just any colors or any different like images. I just make whatever it is, whether it's a sad face, funny face, bodies, letters, anything, portraits, meaningful things.
To people who think it's nothing major, creating art and stuff, what is it about it that makes it so special?
I think being able to, it's like magic because you be able to create something out of nothing, I think it's our form of expression to whatever we feel. Art isn't just you just sketching or doodling anything. It's basically emotion. Whatever you're going through, however you feel, you can translate it through that, or however you want to be portrayed, or you want something to be portrayed. It's a form of expression. So I think that's what it is with me.
Is there a certain type of music you play while you're painting to get you going and motivated?
For me, it depends. It depends on the mood. If I'm in a good mood, lazy mood, sad mood, it depends on the music. It really doesn't. It differs all the time. So.
What kind of spray paints are your favorite?
What kind of spray paints are my
favorite?
favorite? Any brands? I use the gold. I just use this actual can I'm using now. So that's the main one I kind of focus on.
Do you have a favorite graffiti or street artist?
Right now, my favorite graffiti artist is Kid Zoom. Kid Zoom, he's probably one of my favorite ones.
Where is he from? And tell us about him.
Kid Zoom is from Perth, Australia. He actually taught me how to spray paint. So it's been a while since I've seen him, but I always follow his work and try to do all this stuff. Try to see what he's doing. So I get that in.
Were you ever one of those kids, spray painting streets, climbing the buildings, trying to get their graph out there? Can you share a crazy story if you have one?
Well, I never try to. Since I've already had my stint in jail, I try not to. Try not to. Yeah, back in the day, I used to go and paint like sheds or school buses or, have fun, different stuff. But a lot of it, came from just me doing T-shirts. I used to make T-shirts and design on fabric and clothes. I would sell it, or I would get somebody to do my homework for the T-shirt.
You and New York native designer Ron Bass, you guys are on a graffiti mural art tour. How'd you link up with him, and what's that about?
Well, me and him are talking about clothes. I know his actual clothing line base is out, so me and him just started talking about clothes, and then from there, being fans of each other's work, and we just started doing more painting and more work together.
You have so many talents: singing, acting, dancing, painting. Which one would you say is the most favorite, or the one you enjoy the most doing?
I think all together, I just like anything of expression. Anything I can show my creativity is gonna be a passion of mine. So it's gonna be something that I always want to continuously do. And so art is one element of my passion. Music is another element. Dancing is another. Theater, everything else, directing. So it's different elements that I have that I can, say I have favorites in and love.
To this day, how many pieces have you completed as far as artwork? Do you know?
How many pieces? Maybe about 30 pieces right now. Big pieces.
Have you ever held your own art gala or auction off your paintings or plan to?
Yeah. Well, right now we're trying to get our basil started, so we're getting everything popping with that. So, although I've done a couple galleries in the past and sold a couple of my pieces, my pieces. I actually sold out my first art gallery I did. I sold out. I did like 7 or 8 pieces, and they all sold. So that was kind of the thing that showed me I could actually do it.
Do you have a favorite piece of artwork in history, or that stands out to you?
I'm just a big fan of art in general. So a lot of Basquiat stuff is really dope. Andy Warhol. You got these new artists like Ron English now, and you got like I said before, Kid Zoom. You also have Ron. I'm a fan of Ron stuff, so that's what made me really start getting into painting with him. So getting that together is dope too.
So down the line, let's say music's done or dancing is done, acting is done. Do you see yourself focusing on this full time?
Possibly, I might take a full-on career in art, in painting, after the music and everything is done. But I don't know how long that's gonna be.